God.
What this time? Is your dermatologist bullying you again?
No, I spent all week dropping hints to my daddy, Robert Zemeckis, that I wanted to go to Aruba. But are we going there? No. We're going to Barbados. God, the Delaware of the Caribbean.
Well, at least Barbados sounds fun. This weekend, my halfway house is taking us to a labor farm.
I just hope I don't have to watch Welcome to Marwen again. He keeps making me buy tickets to pump up the box office numbers.
Well, at least you have a dad. I haven't seen mine since that All-American Rejects concert in '09. Do you have any idea how insulting it is to watch you sit here and complain about that?
You don't know what it's like, Michelle. The pressure of constantly having to please him. Talking to Tom Hanks all the time when all Tom Hanks wants to talk about is the new Ken Burns Vietnam War documentary. It's a lot to deal with, Michelle. Honestly, maybe if you weren't so terrible, you'd have a daddy too, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, look at me. I'm special, because I'm Sully. I have a father and both kidneys. Shut up, bro. I have no family. And I have no legal right to leave the state of California.
Okay, you know what? You have it so easy.
Thanks.
I can't with you, Michelle. Let's just, it says we're going over page 17 or something.
Oh, it doesn't have names, just host 1 and host 2.
Well, I call host 1. Welcome to the breakdown. I'm your host, Sully. Now let's get on to the news. Oh!
It's an earthquake!
Let's do the drill, Michelle.
Wait, that was weird. Why do I feel like I'm drunk at 11 a.m.?
Why do I feel like my paycheck just went up 18%? Wait a second.
You.
In the Robert Zemeckis Center, it's The Breakdown. On today's show, weather, traffic, and the weakest link. With your hosts, Sully Zack and Michelle Askew. Everybody make some noise for The Breakdown.
I'm a woman!
You?
Hey! I'm so afraid.
I'm just...
Hey, shut your silly mouth. This is all your fault for being a huge pain in my booty.
Booty? Really? You had the opportunity to swear in my body, but instead you turned me into a nerd? You'd never survive in prison.
Booty, booty, booty. I could do this all day. I insult myself every morning in the mirror for having a low alcohol tolerance.
As you should. I once saw you do the Harlem Shake for 30 minutes after one airplane shot. It was pathetic.
You have a River Phoenix collection.
Oh, because he was an American treasure.
He was a child.
Wow. You know, I would never hurt myself, but I'm pretty frickin' tempted.
Go ahead, hit me. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Curse these dainty little hands.
You know, now that I'm you, I don't have to collect little bits of your hair anymore to make a wig. Ooh, Pantene who?
Wow. And I bet I'd only need like one bump of Coke to keep this thing jittery all night.
You wouldn't. Please, my body can't handle it.
I would. You're gonna get a record.
This is worse than the second time that clown stole my identity. I guess we have to get on to the news. Oh, should we sit in the right seats?
I don't like this. This feels weird.
I'm so tiny. And now on to the news. Presidential candidate Pete Boost-Mobile said at a CNN town hall that prisoners should not be allowed to vote, disagreeing with fellow candidate Bernie Sanders. The two also disagreed over whether or not Pepto-Bismol counted as a beverage. Massachusetts Congressman Seth Moulton has announced his candidacy for president. Because if there's one thing we can learn from the careers of Matt Damon, John Krasinski, Mark Wahlberg, Ben Affleck, Casey Affleck, Donnie Wahlberg, the Kennedys, Seth Meyers, Adam Sandler, Seth MacFarlane, Joe Rogan, Aerosmith, Matt LeBlanc, Jay Leno, Dennis Leary, the Boston Bruins, Chris Evans, and Dan Cook, is that America always loves some mediocre white dudes from New England. The Mueller report is finally available, and like most things, they are free online. But my aunt went and bought a hard copy from a store.
Pete Boulevard of Broken Dreams was named most likely to become president in his high school yearbook, as well as most likely to have granola as his favorite food. Kim Jong-un and Putin pledged stronger ties at their first ever summit and their second ever homoerotic fantasy. Obama will not endorse Joe Biden for his presidential campaign, bringing a tragic end to the greatest bromance the Oval Office has seen since FDR and his wheelchair.
Supporters of Pete Boombastic, Tell Me Fantastic, Touch Me on the Back, Call Me Mr. Romantic, have said that our country needs someone who, unlike Trump, has lots of government experience, such as the mayor of Indiana's fourth largest city. Presidential candidate Seth Moulton said he would use diplomacy to fight off an alien invasion. Said aliens, Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey revealed that he walks over 10 miles and eats only one meal every day in an interesting new Silicon Valley diet called an eating disorder. Folks, as you know, we like to keep things local on this show, but sometimes we have to dip into worldly affairs.
Fine, I'm Romanian, okay? Snuck in through a Twinkie shipping container.
Ignoring that, we'd like to welcome on a very special guest.
The U.S. ambassador to Italy, everyone.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Thank you so much for being here, U.S. ambassador to Italy.
It's a pleasure, Sully. I actually wanted to come on today because I have actually decided to step down as U.S. ambassador to Italy. Bless you. But as I was saying, the time is right. I've done all I can possibly do as a diplomat and public servant, and I thank you all for your support.
Well, support, I actually voted for Rand Paul.
Same, but I closed my eyes when I filled out the bubbles, so...
Wait, why are you leaving?
Well, I've been there for 4 whole months, Salici. Sure, it's fun and everything, but you really start to miss home when you're away from your parents and friends for that long.
4 months?
Psh, it felt like 7. Believe me, I've tasted all the wine there was to sample south of Bolzano. I'll tell you, I massively preferred the red to the white, although so many in my cohort will argue with me.
Cohort? Weren't you a diplomat?
Yeah, and the application process was actually pretty tough too. I had to get a letter of rec and everything.
For a position at the White House?
No, silly, in Italy. But boy, was it a special time. Buying lederhosen for Oktoberfest in Berlin. Taking a train to visit my buddy in Sweden who goes to Cornell. It was unbeatable. And boy, did I have a lot of sex.
How much foreign diplomacy did you actually engage in?
Lots. Like clubbing with the German finance minister and having axe-throwing competitions with Sweden's Asa Roman and her hot relatives.
That's all you have to do as a foreign diplomat?
What do you mean, all you have to do? It was tough being out there all alone. Sometimes I would be having my second wine with lunch while wading along the waters of Venice, being paddled by a buff man with a striped shirt and handlebar mustache, and think, man, it'd be dope if my girlfriend was here too.
That hardly seems like a difficult thing to go through.
You're right, I cheated on her anyway.
Come on.
Oh, so many times. It was fantastic.
I'm sorry, but you're supposed to be representing the best of our country to a place that's in some real trouble right now. We can't have you going around treating it like it's some trip an Italian major takes to convince their parents that college isn't a complete waste of time.
Sully, I'm offended. Do you think my backpacking trips to Ibiza with Jose Guerra and possibly Pitbull were just for the fun of it?
With Pitbull? Definitely not, no.
Look, I'm sensing some hostility in this room, and as a diplomat, it is my job to calm things down. Michelle, you're angry. Sully, you've got some childhood trauma to work out. But you both must realize that I perform my duties. When I watch the sunrise pier over the coast of Palermo, when I dance naked through the night on LSD in the beaches of Cagliari, and when I had my parents ship me my favorite fleece because one day it dropped below 60, I did that all in the name of my country. See? I wrote about it in the summary we had to make.
Bunga bunga?
Oh yeah, lots of that too.
That's nasty. Get out of here.
Arrivederci.
I want to be an ambassador. Just saying.
And back to the news. The Vatican is finally revealing their holy stairs to the public. Said Led Zeppelin, finally! Lori Loughlin and Massimo Giannulli are constantly fighting over their legal situation. Lori wants to make an HBO series, but Massimo's already talking with Netflix. Scientists have found that Adderall is nearly identical to meth, which is good for me since I just ran out of Adderall.
Scientists said that watching Spider-Man could help cure arachnophobia, but all those nerds watched Wonder Woman and are still afraid of the female body. A vegan cafe that charged an 18-cent man tax is set to close, citing its reason as, I don't eat ass, but my girl does. Lego will be releasing Braille bricks that will spell letters and words for children with vision impairments. This is much better than their previous bricks, which just said, ah!
The new Hyundai Elantra will read your incoming text messages aloud, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. But is it safe when you're driving home from date night at the Outback, and then all of a sudden you get a text from Becky at the Home Depot saying she's in need of her favorite 2x4? A mother was charged for having meth near a baby bottle, and also, like, having meth in general. A company has created a tampon-shaped speaker so that unborn babies can properly listen to music, and I love my baby pod. Oh, no, I'm not pregnant, but I like to play angelic choral pieces while men go down on me. Well, folks, the 2018-2019 school season is coming to a close, and you know what that means.
The summer solstice will soon be upon us. Oh, I need to order my pants for the feast.
No, Sully, it's prom season.
Right. Here to discuss the latest in lavish promposals is our high school correspondent, Kelly Clark.
Hi, everyone. So, prom season is lit right now, and the promposals have been hotter than the Notre Dame last week.
Any standouts?
OMG. Carter, the quarterback, stole his dad's Tesla, crashed it into Ashley's house, and came out from the flames with a sign that said, I, Elon, must take you to prom. It was so cute, he literally died.
Wow, that's extreme.
I know for a lot of people it feels like everyone has dates, but that's not true. Ashley doesn't. There are still a lot of cool guys out there, and girls need to step up the promposal game. For example, someone should totally propose to my cousin Matt. I know, he's not the best looking guy per se, but the doctor said that he'll hit a growth spurt soon. Also, flats are totally in this season.
Has he tried asking girls?
He quietly mumbled to one girl and she didn't hear, and he was too embarrassed to repeat it. He sent another girl an email, but she put it in spam. Long story short, my mom talked to his mom, and if I can't find him a date, I have to go with him.
Hey, that's not too bad. Did you know Paul Rudd's parents are second cousins?
But Matt is actually a total catch that some other girl would be so lucky to go to prom with. You know, once you get past his face, voice, and the goth puppet he carries around, he's awesome. He got a really good photographer who said he'd Photoshop out all the acne. I also hired a party bus for him just in his date. Please, someone go.
Aren't party buses meant for big groups of friends? Or people who truly, truly hate themselves?
I only said I'd find him a date, not friends.
You know, I was the stripper on my prom party bus.
I ditched my high school prom, but I did win prom queen 4 years in a row.
Wait, how?
By stealing the crown every year before they announced it.
Wait a minute. Michelle, you're perfect for Matt.
Well, I guess, but is that really relevant right now?
No, Michelle. You'd be the perfect date for Matt. You're strong and aggressive. You could fight off his bullies. Also, you're like really pretty.
Oh, thank you. But I have to think about it for a second. He's in high school and I don't really know.
I heard the dance is Great Gatsby themed.
Well, I only read the Spark Notes.
I could stuff the ballot box and make you prom queen. I could get you into the after party.
Could I sell drugs at the after party?
Sully, I'm talking to Michelle.
Well, could Michelle sell drugs at the after party? If so, she's in.
Yes, 100% yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I don't have to go to that hotel room with Matt.
Wait. Was she going to?
Let's not talk about it, Sully. I need to contact Matt, actually, about coordinating our colors. What do you think about jumpsuit orange? Oh, wait a second. I'm Sully now, which means I'm free.
Wait, so I'm not free?
Well, you're on parole, baby. Get used to that 9 p.m. curfew. I recommend applying Neosporin twice a day on the ankle bracelet area.
Well, I usually apply it to somewhere else, but I guess I could give it a try.
Hold on, this might not be so bad after all. I'm a white man with no criminal record. I could do anything.
No, I'm a white man with no criminal record, Michelle.
Not anymore, Sully. You're a criminal now. And worse, you're a woman. Welcome to the world of catcalls and IUDs, my dude.
IUD? Is that like a DUI?
Not exactly. It's actually gonna keep you from getting in trouble when you're really drunk, but it's really painful.
Oh no, I have the pain tolerance of one of those goldfish you win at a carnival, but like the week after you win it at the carnival when it's about to die.
Well, not anymore. You're me now.
Oh my God, I feel nothing.
And that's sober. Well, mostly sober.
Whoa, Michelle, I'm scared. We have to switch back.
I don't know, Sully. I kind of like this. I could walk short distances alone at night. I could man spread insane distances. I mean, have you seen these legs?
Well, yes, they've been attached to my body for my whole life, but oh, aren't they mighty fine? Won me quite a few pageants back in the day.
Oh my God. Wait a second. Yup. Yeah, I could clean my gutters now. Yeah, sorry, Sully, but there's no way I can switch back now.
But I was supposed to go on vacation to Barbados with Daddy Zemeckis for the finale.
Oh my God, vacation? I thought that was just a myth middle-class families told their unruly children to keep them at bay. Hell yeah! Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation with my new daddy.
But Michelle, you gotta fix this.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy, but we gotta get on with the show. Folks, our traffic consultant has been on leave since David Archuleta lost the Super Bowl championship in '87. And wait, who wrote this?
Oh, me.
Okay, well, forget that. Here to talk about traffic trends in LA is expert Bradley Myers.
Whoa, buddy, slow down. This is a residential zone. I make that joke a lot in bed. It's a really good joke.
Okay, well, to start, what's your take on traffic lately? Good, bad, lukewarm like Beto O'Rourke?
Well, yeah, actually, it's lukewarm like the Young Sheldon season finale. See, the root of the problem of all these bad drivers on the road is all these bad drivers on the road. That's why everyone should come to Bradley Myers Hot Wings and Massages. It's my driver's ed school.
Oh, why is it called that?
I wanted a fun name for the kids.
So, are you actually an expert in traffic, or did you just come on to advertise?
I just came on to advertise.
Oh, well, just do it quickly.
Look, I want to make the world a better place. And what better way to give back to teach teenagers that we still don't trust enough to vote, or to pick out the right playboy, how to operate a hulking piece of metal at 80 miles an hour surrounded by hundreds of other speeding death traps?
Working in a soup kitchen? But if you really like teaching...
You have no idea. When I first started, I couldn't even really afford a real car, so I bought a decommissioned ambulance off Craigslist for $20.
Is that safe?
Yes, the homeless guy that lives in the back only gets angry on curvy roads, and students love the ambulance. Sometimes at night, I even let them use the lights.
Like the lights and sirens?
No, I like the headlights.
You don't always use the headlights at night?
What do you think streetlights are for?
Okay, we've gotten a little off track. Bradley, why don't you tell us about your teaching methods?
Well, we always start simple. First, I teach them how to step on the gas. Then, a little bit later, I show them where the brakes are. Then I like to demonstrate which window to stick your head out of to indicate different maneuvers, like left turns, right turns, popping an ollie.
Oh, is that a skateboard term? Sorry, I don't smoke the weed.
But I really like to make sure that they're comfortable dealing with whatever the commute might throw at them. I'll splash their eyes with Arizona iced tea, let a feral raccoon loose in the car, or even make them drive up a fire road.
How? Aren't fire roads locked?
That's why I always tell students to check their wallet, keys, and giant garden shears that they repurposed as bolt cutters before leaving the house.
Asking for a friend here, what do you tell your students to do after causing a multi-car pileup?
Yeah, well, my students usually crash, usually because of the feral raccoon, and I like to say to them what my mom said to me when she abandoned me on a set of train tracks as a child. This is your fault. Of course, she would have said it in Czech, because she's a Czechoslovakian war criminal. We're from Czechoslovakia.
Really?
Yeah, you've offended me.
Wait, Czechoslovakia is not a country anymore. Why would you lie about that?
Well, legally, you don't need a license to drive if you're from out of the country.
You don't need a license to kill either. I learned that last month, and boy, has it been a trip.
I am shocked. I'm not sure which one to address first. And so maybe if I don't address either, it'll all just go away. Like my debt after I stop paying my bills.
Coming out to Bradley Myers Hot Wings and Massages, everyone.
All right. See you, Bradley. Let's give it up for Bradley. There.
One time, I ate an entire tube of Neosporin, and my foreskin grew back. More on this after the break.
When it's time for lunch, a sandwich is a quick and easy choice. And with the right ingredients, it can be good and good for you. So I'm here today to see who can build the ultimate sandwich. All right, when the time is up, our judges will give you their scores. Ready, set, go! Okay, Jason starts out with a multi-grain roll. Ooh, Allison stuffing her pita with, yes, spinach, a great source of iron. Jason isn't skipping on the protein, adding plenty of smoked turkey, just like Allison's putting the finishing touches with crispy red bell peppers for a dose of vitamin A. Time! It looks like we have a tie. We'll need to call in our special guest referee.
Now, these are what I call quick, delicious lunches. Whole grain breads, a whole variety of ingredients. There are so many different ways to build delicious, healthy sandwiches. These two get high marks in every category. I'd say you're both winners. America.
Let's get healthy together.
Oh, sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio?
Yay!
And we're
back.
We're back.
People are freaking out that Jason Momoa shaved his beard, but no one cares that Paul Rudd clipped his nails. A woman recently admitted to killing her husband, who was a leader for the KKK, setting a whole new standard for white people woke. A study found that faking a smile at work can lead to heavy drinking, making goldfish the snack that smiles back and then chugs whiskey all night.
Scientists have finally developed a brain implant that can read your thoughts and turn them into speech, answering the question you've always been wondering, what does my mute grandfather really think of me? Adele and her partner have separated, which is a weird way of announcing that we got new Adele music coming. A skydiver's prosthetic leg fell off at 15,000 feet. 15,000 feet? I thought he just had one. Why do you need the prosthetic? Who are you fooling, pal?
2 Virginia police officers were fired for their alleged ties to white supremacist groups. Those groups, the Virginia Police Department. Chick-fil-A made a special Sunday delivery to a boy with a brain tumor, and God's kind of pissed about it. NBC might pull The Office off Netflix, so all you boring millennials might have to actually get a personality.
Oh my God, I don't even know what to bring on vacation. Do I need a suit?
A swimsuit, yeah.
No, but like a tux, because this is fancy stuff, right?
Yeah, and it's my fancy stuff. Give me my body back. It's my choice.
Now you're getting the hang of being a woman.
Michelle, seriously, we need to figure out how to do this. How do you get that?
What is that?
That's my ring.
Well, what do I do?
Well, you gotta answer it. Although I do love the chorus.
Okay. Hello? Dad?
Daddy.
Daddy? Daddy, yeah. Yeah, oh, I'm super excited for vacation. Where are we going? Oh, I've never been to a beach before. I mean, I've never been to that specific beach before. I've seen lots of beaches with you on all those vacations we've been on. Oh, you want me to do what? Well, I guess I did that once in prison. I mean, school. I did that once in school when I was in school. Oh, that doesn't seem appropriate. Okay, well, see you tomorrow then, I guess. Yeah. Yep, I will bring the ropes. Okay. All right, bye, Daddy. That is not how a father is supposed to talk to his son.
Father? No, Michelle. Robert Zemeckis is my sugar daddy.
I have so much respect for you now, and so much less at the same time. We need to switch bodies back.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, up next, we have a very exciting guest on the show.
That's right. She actually reached out to us for some reason, sent a note via horseback.
Here to talk about her post-breakdown career is former host Jillian Ruvalcaba. Where is she? Oh God, she's probably eating all my Go-Gurts in the break room.
Ah! Oh, Jesus, Jillian, don't startle me like that. I could have shivved you.
Oh, you silly cricket-nosed knave. A shiv is no match for mine powers.
Oh, God, whatever this is, it needs to stop.
Sorry, guys. I'm just so excited for my new job at Medieval Times. You know, after I left the breakdown, there was this empty, sad, bleeding hole in my heart that I thought I would never be able to fill.
The wonderful world of unemployment. As a white man, I can't relate, but I'm sure it's tough.
Right. But then I remembered at Medieval Times they were hiring, so I sent in my tape and boom, the rest is history! Medieval history! Huzzah! Huzzah!
So what role do you play? The powerful wizard?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're probably like a strong feminist knight, right?
You know, I'm the troll.
That is so great. I'm so happy for you.
I am so happy for you.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, it's been great. The troll is a really juicy role, you know?
Yeah, trolls are super cool. My first date was with the troll doll. Her name was Deborah.
Yeah, I mean, I get to make people laugh with my deep comedic commentary. You know, sometimes they even throw tomatoes or leftover mutton at me on the stage, and hey, I get a free meal, but the rocks don't help me at all, though.
No, don't cry, Jillian. You cried.
Now you're crying. Give me back my host position. I am desperate. Have you ever had a pack of teenagers follow you after the show and call you a flop doodle just because they're bored? Have you?
Not as much anymore.
Michelle, if you won't give me my job back, then you know what? I challenge thee to a duel!
Oh, let's go, Mama!
Oh! You just keep that in there? I thought I was challenging Michelle. You know, I gotta keep the binaries intact, you know. Oh, what? I can't fight a girl. All right, fine. Screw the binaries. You're easy to beat anyways.
On most days I would be, but not today.
Ah, to the death then!
Hey, guys, hey, hi, you can't duel in here? All right, Ben Gale slayed like 3 prospective hosts back in the day, and the blood was so hard to get out of the floors. Plus, our lawyers aren't nearly as good as they used to be.
Yeah, but
But Jillian, I'm not going to jail for you again, okay? You chose to quit, be an adult, and freaking deal with it.
Well, you know, on the bright side, medieval times did say they were relocating me. You know, maybe they're gonna send me to some new place like Athens or Paris or New Jersey. I have to move to New Jersey. Jesus Christ.
No, don't cry. Don't cry again. Don't. Please leave now. Goodbye forever.
I could have taken her.
I know, Michelle. I know.
Only 80% of mobile homes aren't mobile, and more lies your parents told you after the break.
Danse, balance la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Ooh.
I know.
Oh, we're back.
Major elections are coming up in Bulgaria. Here to tell us more about the Balkan state is Pat Sticky Hands Duffy.
Let's welcome Pat.
Hey.
Hey, welcome, Pat.
How's it
Hi.
going?
Hi there.
Oh.
I was drinking syrup before this. This is my bad. I have a statement. I did write something ahead of time just about Bulgaria.
Sure.
Yeah, take it away.
Yeah.
1937. A young Bulgarian immigrant steps ashore on Ellis Island. His name, Jackie Robinson. And so, okay, hold up.
I'm sorry, can I just...
You need some help
Yeah,
there?
can I just
Hold
stop you
up.
for...
Oh, no.
that doesn't look
right.
How will we
sanitary.
ever know what
Okay.
happens to Jackie Robinson?
I think history
And that's
knows.
where the Macedonians got what was coming to them. That's the wrong page, I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness
okay.
gracious. Do you need any
Can
help?
I ask
or
why you were drinking syrup?
so much
Well, like-
syrup?
Like, I have, like, low blood sugar, so I was like, you know what's better than low blood sugar? High
Yeah.
blood sugar.
Right.
You know, my uncle had diabetes, and his hands were always sticky too.
I don't think that was the same reason, I'll be honest. Okay, so the capital of Bulgaria is Sofia, which is also the name of the lady at Subway who is mean to me. Okay.
Look, we can help you out here.
Oh,
It
God.
seems like you got a lot going on.
You know,
Oh,
I'm
it's sweet.
I'm gonna go take
Sully,
a chance.
we don't know where his hands have been.
I'm gonna go, like, wash my hands,
Okay.
and then I'll be back with, like, more, I'll probably go for, like, the slippery hands instead.
Oh, what are
Yeah.
you gonna wash him with?
Yeah.
You'll see.
Okay, everyone.
Okie dokie.
Let's give it
Let's
up
get
for
up for
Pat
Sticky Hands.
Duffy.
Duffy.
And his book report on
Right.
Jackie Robinson.
Fascinating.
So fascinating. Love history.
Up next is an equally fascinating guest, a guest who is an expert in the aria.
Ana Grande. No way.
No, actually, Michelle, arias are solos in the opera. I, for one, haven't been this excited since I was living in my own body.
Oh, please welcome Rebecca Del Canto, everyone. Hi, Rebecca.
So, the opera. I went once, fell asleep for the entire time, but I did wake up during the intermission to see my uncle get with someone who wasn't my aunt.
Oprah sometimes interviews cheaters, but other than that, it's a really pleasant job with really fun guests on the show.
Oprah? Wait. No, Rebecca, you're here to talk about operas. You're an expert in the aria.
Negrande? That I am.
No, the opera, you uncultured. Ugh. That was the only thing they let us listen to in prison. Why won't you serenade me?
Singing isn't free unless you go to church and stand in the middle of a choir circle. I like to splurge on Buddy the Elf Christmas grams when I have the cash, though. I recommend Bob.
Serenade me!
Whoa! Look, 3 deep breaths, remember? You can't seriously be expressing disappointment in a guest. No expectations. This isn't senior prom.
Starting to feel a lot more like senior prank.
Also, a sexually disappointing event. But no, I'd say our relationship with the guests on this show is more like Love Island.
That's strange. Hey, you won't be coupling up with me. Stay back, I'm warning you.
Rebecca, you don't matter. Oprah doesn't matter. Nothing matters if you can't even sing.
I'm sure I can do this aria thing, Sully. Just show me how to do it. I'm only a lowly Oprah worker, but gosh darn it, I'm flexible. Just like Oprah after Weight Watchers.
Okay. Well, an aria is the most emotional, beautiful, passionate part of the whole opera.
Like when Oprah pulls out free gifts or commands the audience to cry, that woman opens up my 8th chakra.
Yeah. So, whatever you're experiencing with Oprah,
God, I wish!
that's what you should do, except with singing. And really be sure to just channel the emotion.
Okay, here we go. You get a gift! You get a gift! You get a gift!
A little lower.
Oh, okay, look under your seat. Look under your seat.
Yeah, you're really good at this, Rebecca.
Thanks. I guess my mom was wrong. I am talented.
Wow. Oh, that was so much better than when my bitch Morgan sang at Girl Who Was Shanked's funeral.
That's beautiful. I'm sure your bitch Morgan has an amazing voice.
Rebecca, aren't there any other voices you can do? Oh, how about Billy Ray Cyrus?
Oh, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road.
Okay. Do the lead singer from Cake.
Oh, he's intense. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket.
Oh, a bit murderous. Okay, how about Baby by Justin Bieber?
Oh, okay. Baby, ooh.
Okay. Do Chris Martin.
Sully, do you really think I could handle a velvety voice like that? He's the king. He's the freaking king, dude. Disrespect.
Well, I think he has a very regular voice. The rest was just showing off,
Your jealousy is your worst trait, Michelle. Next up, I'll explain the worst things about me. Is it the fact that my arms are made of silly putty and blue tack, or that I will literally only live for 30 years? Just to be clear, this is Sully speaking. More on this after the break. We gotta find some way to switch us back.
That's right. Well, let's see.
Get off your goddamn phone.
Well, I know, Sully. I'm on WebMD right now, but it keeps telling me that I have testicular cancer.
What?
So, yeah, that can't be it.
Oh.
Let's try Quora. Okay, they're saying that meditation could help.
My parents banned cross-legged sitting in 8th grade.
Here, try it like this.
Damn, Michelle, I can't focus when you're harmonizing.
I can't help it. I have the natural ear of a songbird. First chair alto.
Oh, this isn't working. We gotta try something else. Give me your phone. What else does it say? Nyan Cat is the best, man. You'll never be Nyan Cat.
No, not the comments, Sully.
Right, okay. This post promoted by the Church of Scientology might help?
Okay. It says praying to Xenu or something like that. Honestly, I'll try anything at this point.
Okay. Oh, Xenu, please help us switch our bodies back. I promise to always donate towards your well-produced Super Bowl ads.
And I won't question any advances Tom Cruise or the ghost of L. Ron Hubbard makes towards me.
Xenu, you are great.
And you smell of rich mahogany.
And the definition of your cheekbones makes my boyish knees squirmish with tantalizing lactic acid. Oh, crap, it didn't work.
I should have never put my faith in the rich.
Oh, Tom Cruise.
Scientology isn't gonna work, Sully. But there's gotta be something else. And maybe it'll be with this next guest. Now, another guest. With society scrutinizing millennials more and more, an important question seems to have come to the forefront of national conversation. And that is, who exactly is a millennial?
Millennials? The brutal savages who killed the diamond business, the wedding business, and my favorite restaurant, Hooters?
No, Sully, you don't understand. They're just killing them metaphorically.
Oh God, am I next?
Relax, Sully. You are a millennial.
Oh God, what have I done? So much blood on my hands! How can I destroy the very things I love?
It's okay, Sully. Do you want to bring on our next guest? Okay.
Okay, our next guest is here to teach us a little bit more about what exactly makes someone a millennial.
Please welcome Ulysses Robert Millennial, the man who decides the generations.
It's actually pronounced millennier.
Oh, well, sorry about that, Mr. Millennier. So tell us, how did you begin cataloging the generations?
Begin? How dare you! I've been deciding the generation since time immemorial.
Wow, that's, a really long time.
Indeed, Mrs. Askew. The first generation I identified was the intelligent monkeys that got that way by touching the black obelisk, and then they threw the bone in the air and it becomes a spaceship.
Wait, that's the beginning of 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Not the point, not the point.
Well, what about the most recent generations? How do you tell the difference between a millennial and a Gen Z?
Really? Sully, how many millennials do you see doing Fortnite dances in public? Ever seen a Gen Zer eat avocado toast? I didn't think so.
But those are just stereotypes. There must be an actual rule to separate them, right?
Rule? I'm the damn rule. I decide who is who.
You can't just do that. That's not how it works.
What did you say, woman? You're a baby boomer now.
Oh, God. I feel the arthritis. Quick, I need to sign up for Social Security.
You see, I am the almighty decider.
Wait. Is that beard fake?
What? How dare you? Michelle, you're Gen Z now.
Oh, my God. That's totally on fleek. I need a jewel hit. I need a jewel hit. I need it.
No, Sully, this is ridiculous. This guy is a charlatan. He clearly can't actually change your generation.
Charlatan! Charlatan! I will not stand for this insolence! You're a millennial! Gen Z! Lost generation! Camera guy, you're a baby boomer! If you're watching right now, you're Gen X! You're all Gen X!
What generation do you think Ulysses is a part of?
He's probably just a middle child. And now the breakdown has been granted exclusive access to one of our campus's institutions.
Let's take a look.
The Department of Public Safety works tirelessly every day to keep us safe. They are truly the best and brightest of our community. Today, Captain Mark Palmer has granted the breakdown unprecedented access on a ride-along with DPS to see the ins and outs of the work they do.
So this is the nerve center of our operation, really, and, well, I'll just read you some of the many reports we get in daily. Stolen bike, stolen bike, stolen bike, ooh, bike stolen. Oh, here's a good one. A student was walking down Truesdale, and suddenly, there bike was stolen. So, well, that's just a small taste of the many things we do here daily. Why don't we just go to the field and I'll show you. My eyes are always scanning the campus thinking, does he own that bike or did he steal it? Is he biking really fast because he wants to get to class on time, or is he running away from all his problems like a dirty little bike thief would? Or I'm looking for safety hazards, you know, like a bike that's unlocked or a bike rack that's unscrewed, and so you could easily shake it loose.
Well, what do you do besides retrieving the stolen bikes?
Oh, well, that's just one of the many things we do here at DPS. We also return the stolen bikes, and we send emails and texts to the entire school about those stolen bikes. So,
Anything not having to do with bikes? What's the most serious thing you've ever dealt with?
Well, one time we found a graduate student dead in his apartment.
My God, what happened?
Well, luckily the bike was still locked up, so we were able to impound it before it got stolen.
No, I meant with the... Never mind.
Officer, help!
Ladies, what seems to be the problem?
It all happened so fast. He just came out of nowhere. We didn't know what to do.
What happened?
Both our bikes got stolen.
All officers respond. Urgent 313. Code red. We got a code red. 2 bikes stolen. Sir, I'm gonna need you to back up.
What?
Stand clear. It's bike time.
Next, we have a segment we have been working on all semester.
Sometimes at the breakdown, we just don't have enough time to showcase the talent of our writers.
Especially our funniest writer,
Seth
Woodhouse.
Who actually has never gotten a joke on the breakdown.
Because we've been saving them up for this very moment.
The moment. After this, everything changes. The bar is raised, the game changed. The show really it should just end. It can't get any better.
You are not ready, Cokes, for the comedy ahead of you. As if Larry King died from laughing too hard and was raised from the dead by the inventor of sliced bread and the giggles.
Is Larry King that funny?
Is Seth Woodhouse.
And now, for the first time ever, the most incredible, truly unforgettable segment. Seth's jokes.
Oh no, what's that? Oh, we're running heavy? Oh no, cut for time!
Cut for time? Not again.
Guess we'll never know how funny Seth Woodhouse really is.
But from the comedy we've seen, I can take a good guess.
Now, folks, the jungle is still decreasing in size, and so are my eyebrows. More on this after the break.
The Robert Zemeckis Center, home to the award-winning television station Trojan Vision. Here, we foster brilliant students who produce innovative weekly television shows. Our students have won numerous awards in categories like Best Producing, Directing, and Writing. The success of Trojan Vision could not be possible without the creativity, intelligence, and vision of our students. Trojan Vision, award-winning, student-run.
Incredible. One of the worst performances of my career, and they never doubted it for a second. I mean, how could they expect me to handle school on a day like this? This is my 9th sick day of the semester. It's getting pretty tough coming up with new illnesses, so I'd better make this one count. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you might just...
And we're back.
Everyone, please welcome Matt, who just took a massive bong rip. Matt. You good, Matt?
Okay, Matt?
Water?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bye, Matt.
And that was Matt, everybody.
Folks, one of the latest crazes sweeping the food industry is having a secret menu.
Right. Like how you can actually get all the griddle scrapings put into a sandwich if you don't even ask and just find the bucket behind the diner.
Not exactly. What we're talking about is stuff like In-N-Out's animal-style menu, the McGangbang, or the Chipotle quesarito.
Queso-rito? McGangbang? Oh, gosh, Sully, this is already getting too Spanish for my taste.
I don't think...
Please welcome food expert Harry Snyder, everyone. Harry Snyder.
Woo!
Thank you for having me on and being able to promote my new restaurant. We call it
I can see that getting very annoying. So Harry, tell us more about this secret menu.
Well, I can't do that, Michelle. That would give away the whole mystery of
Yeah, Sully, it's kind of confidential, like Chick-fil-A's dipping sauce or how Ronald McDonald bleaches his skin.
Okay then, Harry. What kind of food does your restaurant normally sell?
Whoa, 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 my guy. We can't just go around telling the whole world these things willy-nilly. I can't tell you what we sell because that's the whole point. It's not that we feature a secret menu, it's that we only have a secret menu. I'll serve you the food, but you have to guess it first, and if you get it wrong, back of the line you go. It's central to the brand. We do the same thing for our food truck. Quiet down! And pop-up market stand. I'll cut you, snitch!
So you're saying out of all the foods in the world, we have to try and guess what you might sell at your restaurant. How do you make a profit running this business?
My dad sells overpriced prescription drugs.
Oh, I see.
Okay, fine. Give me a shot at this whole secret menu thing.
All right, sure. Hi there, beloved customer. What will you be having today? Here's a look at our menu.
This is cute. Do you have any roasted cauliflower?
Ooh, sorry, no good. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, then. Well, what about the fish?
Thanks for stopping by.
But actually, what I was thinking is, I really wanted to...
for stopping by. Hello, ma'am. What will you be having today?
Oh, okay, think, Sully Bear, think. Oh, I'll do my favorite food. Can I get a basket of vinegar-flavored apple seeds?
Sorry, not today, ma'am. Thanks for stopping by.
Drat, but...
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, okay.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
What will you be having today?
A hamburger.
No. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Got any acorn tops?
Thanks for stopping by.
Sandwiches. Any type of sandwiches.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, what about twigs?
Thanks for stopping by.
Ham?
Nah, thanks, but no thanks.
Little eggs that you could find nested high up in the trees.
No, thanks for stopping by.
Sully, why do you have the diet of a blue jay?
I don't tell you how to live.
Okay, water. Surely you have water.
Thanks for stopping by.
I don't even want to go here anymore. For the love of God, please just tell us what you sell.
So you know everything you just said? That, but keto.
Well,
thanks for stopping by, you two. Look out for us at our next secret location. The answer will be on the next episode of Delish.
All right.
Bye.
See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Sully, do you like noir?
The French word for black. Well, I prefer Yiddish.
When I first happened upon the body, I knew this case was going to be tough. Tougher than understanding the plot of Chinatown. It started out like any other day. I was making my usual mid-morning liquor run when I came upon the scene.
No!
fine.
He's been clipped. He's bit the big one. He's dead, woman! The case seemed open and shut. The steely eyes of Rudy the store clerk spelled trouble.
No homo.
So, what's it like being the owner of a convenience store?
Well, it's convenient.
Just like it was convenient for you to murder that poor, wacky, waving, inflatable tube man?
I didn't touch the sap. All right, my wife bought him, and sales have been booming ever since. I got the receipts to prove it.
What's the verdict, Neri? Who bopped our guy?
Reach me. I can show you how they did it.
Who could ever hate someone who dances so smooth? Honey, I'm home and I need to be left alone so I can focus on the case.
And drown yourself in scotch.
Shirley, you just get me.
Hot roast will be on the table in 30 minutes.
Will it be salty as hell like last time?
Of course.
Just how I like it. This case was proving to be difficult. More difficult than listing all the colors of the rainbow. Gray, light gray, off gray. I'd tell you the rest if I had time. Time enough to figure out who would have had a motive to knock off wacky, waving, inflatable tube man. That's when it hit me. That's it.
You called.
Not now, Shirley. I'm having a breakthrough.
Don't mind me.
I won't. Have you looked at your wife's breasts lately?
How long have you been
They're
looking
big,
at my wife's...
Rudy. Huge.
What does that have anything to do with?
Almost like they've been inflated. Inflated with love for the wacky, waving, inflatable tube man?
No.
He was handsome. A great dancer. It was only a matter of time before your wife took notice.
Okay, you don't know anything about my wife. She's...
stranger to rage, Rudy. I know what happens when shame meets whiskey. It was only a matter of time before your wife ran away with him. And you just couldn't stand it.
I didn't mean to whack him. Okay, I wanted to send a message, but his skin was so fragile. Like the condoms they didn't use. And now she's pregnant with some inflatable baby child, and I don't get how that works. And now I'm just...
You're pathetic.
pathetic.
Take him away.
Yes.
Dang nabbit, Shirley, we talked about this. It would have been the collar of the century. The victory to justify my drinking problem. Too bad I'm a reporter, not a detective.
Okay, so I feel like if we switch Duff stuff and Monogatari in the first half, then we'll have a lot more time to improv if we end up being late.
Philip, it's 8 a.m. Have you been in the studio all night?
Did you smoke in here?
Who's Shirley?
No one.
Maybe this isn't so bad after all.
You know what? I'm sorry. I love you, and I do want you to enjoy your vacation, even if it's just the Barbados.
Barbados is pretty nice.
You don't get it, but you'll be ready soon.
What do you mean?
One word, poppers.
Is that what I should call him, Poppers?
Yeah, he prefers sweet, dirty little pig boy, but, you know.
Huh. What's this?
Activia! Oh, amazing! My little female digestive system needs all the help it can get, you know?
I'm gonna eat some too, because I'm pretty sure metabolism isn't a thing for me.
Okay, real talk. She doesn't work here, right?
Yeah, but she did look a bit like
Wait a minute, Activia?
body switching.
A woman who's comfortable in her own body and wears white clothes all the time?
Was that Jamie Lee Curtis from Freaky Friday? Oh my goodness.
God. Go!
I'm Sully. No! It's happening again! We're switching back!
Ah!
Whoa!
And I'm Michelle.
And I'm Sully.
This has been the breakdown.
Thank you for a fantastic season.
And this may have been an out-of-body experience.
Yep, it sure was. Wow! Oh my goodness.
And the news.
And of course the news. And yogurt. Oh my God.
Hi there, Vinny here. You may know me from my other products like the Key Rope. I've got an amazing new product for you that you can't afford to miss. Are you tired of all these remotes? Look at them. They're crazy. What are you, Patrick Stewart? Come on. They got like 10 with like 6 different buttons. You can't do all that math. That's a load of garbage. You can't deal with this. You're the junior VP of sales at Janice Montgomery Scott, who just wants to dance. You know the kid in Bronx Tales actually, he's not even Italian, he's Colombian. Ditch these boring remotes and make out like a Rocky Mountain goat at Christmas. This is the new Trojan Vision Sensation infrared transmitting remote control device. So you come home from work, long day at work, you just want to watch some Trojan Vision. You just press one button, boom, TV's on. No complicated math. Want to pause? Maybe press the pause button. My cousin did the pause button. You want to turn it off? It's over. Press the off button.